A blind knight that uses echolocation, viewing the dark, treacherous world through sound. Trapped in a dungeon keep, endangered by combatants, where hazards lurk around every corner. Make sound to have vision, or don't and be stealthy. Avoid impaling threats throughout the dungeon to escape. Engage with other prisoners.
No, I've been here about. Could you find the key and unlock my cell?
Free them to fight back with more allies.
Let's take this guy.
The dungeon labyrinth has many paths and even more traps. Struggle through the darkness to find your freedom.
Presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're here on turn 200, and we have quite the festivities for you today. It is the multi-class Bash at Bristol, brought to you by the boys at turn 200. It is your main man. And no, it's not Tommy Cook leading the charge here tonight. It's Matt Williamson. But with me, as always, I have the man that's usually in charge, Mr. Tommy Cook, who's actually putting in some practice laps right now, seeing how things are about to shake out. Tommy, how's it hanging?
Well, I'll tell you what's hanging, and it's these cars. They are hanging around Bristol. It is gonna be a show. It feels more like an all-star race here than it does an open hosted race, because we've not got quite as many cars as we were hoping to get here tonight, but we've got some guys that are here to meme, they're here to throw down, and it's gonna be a blast, to tell you what.
I absolutely concur. Shout out to the G-Man, the Rain Man, Garrett Rainey in the chat here early before we even really went live. Hope that you're doing well, Garrett, and we're hoping to have a little bit of a show for the folks here. I'll tell you what, the Lotus 79 class is the biggest group that we have, but those cars are wild and very hard to control. I know that's what you were practicing with earlier, so it is going to be interesting. That's to say the least.
The hope is that, oh my gosh, as I get destroyed. Damage is off, so that's a good thing. So no matter how beat up these cars get, as long as they stay upright, they can keep rolling in every class. So, but as the track cools down here, hopefully these Lotuses will stay in check a little bit more. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I know we have the weather, or not the weather, I guess the timing of the day set to increase pretty rapidly here. So we should be by nightfall by the time this thing is about to be over. So the track temperatures should cool down a little bit. And it's actually very, very warm right now. It's at 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is definitely part of the problem with those Lotuses having an issue with that right rear. And is this isn't a standing start, is it?
No, it is not. I would have made it a standing start if that was an option here at Bristol, but it is not, and that is a shame. Looks like we've got a last-minute entry coming in to help pad out the field for the Radicals here tonight. Scott Patton.
It's Scott Patton. I love it.
So I don't know if he's going to make the start here. That may not matter too much. But our starting lineup here is going to be Caleb Bency, Dakota DeMade. In the Lotus 79, they lead the way. Paul Ellison is rocking a Lotus 79 here tonight. Then it's Steve Roman in the Radical, with Andy Poliski in the Legacy Silverado to his outside. And then Christopher Kresge and Cody Claiborne rocking the Lucas Oil Pro 2 lights. And then it'll be Scott Patton in the back in an SR8. Riley McConnell was in the early window of practice. He is no longer here.
Wow. If that starting grid looks kind of wacky to you, that's because there are actually 6 classes available, but I think only 5 of them are being used.
4 of them.
Oh, only 4 of them being used. I know that we had the street stock available. What was the other car that we were going to make available for everybody?
We had the Advanced V was available as well. So that was going to be the second slowest.
Well, Caleb Bency is squeezing Dakota DeMade right up against the wall on the start here. So this is going to be a little bit of a derby-style race. There is no damage, and obviously you're going to have to reset if you flip over or something like that. But as long as you don't do anything that impedes you from rolling, you'll be okay. The damage is off. So we are in for quite the treat here.
I don't even know what is going to happen, but that is the point. Oh, look at him go! Black clears are on. So a jump start doesn't matter. The early advantage, for Poliski, and then he washes out.
Oh, and there's contact.
Oh, my gosh.
Steve Roman right into the back of Poliski. Caleb Bency, Dakota DeMade out front in the Lotuses.
Trying to scoot away.
Farther back of the pack, Andy Poliski is getting absolutely railroaded right now. And then you have Christopher Kresge and Cody Claiborne bringing up the rear here. Those are Pro 2 lights.
So they're going to be Thunderdoming in the back of the last great Coliseum. And by the back, I mean they're going to be caught about every 2.5 laps by the leaders up front, who are going to be trying to hang on to the right rear tires. Everybody should have to make a pit stop here in a 30-minute time race as Poliski squeezes Dakota DeMade up into the wall. Oh, they're the Pro 2s again. This is almost everything that I was hoping for. Needed about 5 more people, I think, but this is just about it.
I mean, this is, we love absolutely meme-worthy racing here, and this is about as meme-worthy as it gets. If you're not a part of this and you do see the oh, no, they're too wide!
No!
DeMade's going to get the worst of it!
There's DeMade in the back of Cody Claiborne.
Oh, Paul Ellison! He takes out Claiborne and takes himself out. Claiborne's going to have to reset. He's upside down by the pit barrier.
Not Claiborne.
And now DeMade narrowly trying to get around Poliski.
Hopefully Kresge's going to be a G and come flip Cody Claiborne over so he doesn't have to reset.
Nope. He passes him by.
Hey, maybe just wanted to get a lap on him. Oh, Claiborne resets. And he was like right in front of his pit stall, too. Hopefully it isn't a mega long tow. With the trouble there for Dakota DeMade, Bency's out by a mile.
Yeah, I mean, Bency is close to lapping him at this point, honestly. He's maybe a quarter of a lap behind him. If you're a spectator and you want to be a part of this, I'm sure we will be doing this again at some point.
Maybe later tonight.
DeMade goes around, and we might not broadcast it, but I'll tell you what, I want to race in one of these, so we might do one for my racing pleasure.
Claiborne is still in the pit. Such a long tow. The race for the top class right now is Ellison and Kresge just got together. or the race for the race for the
and
Radicals.
Ellison takes DeMade out.
Oh my gosh! Ellison goes ahead of DeMade now. DeMade is getting put through the ringer here.
And here's your leader, Bensi, just keeping it calm, cool, and collected so far.
Oh, Kresge just hit Scott Patton up into the wall. Patton was trying to hunt down Steve Roman for second overall, first in class.
Well, here's a replay of that incident. And Kresge just stays in the middle of the track. Patton tries to go to the top. It doesn't work. Oh, and things are getting stacked up around Polinsky. DeMade hard into the outside wall.
Bensi is ahead now of Paul Ellison by 2 laps. It has been a trouble-free race for Caleb Bensi thus far.
Yeah, I don't think Bensi has had any problems at all. We're going to go on board and just see what it's like going around this half-mile track at Bristol with trucks and cars of all shapes and sizes in your way.
Oh my God!
He goes for a ride!
That is instant death. Pour one out for the race leader, but the good news is he's on all 4 wheels, and he is maybe just lost half a lap. Maybe actually Dakota DeMade is now back 1 lap down. So Polinsky playing the role of battering ram there and decapitating driver number 21.
Well, if anybody wants to beat the 21 car, I think that's what you're going to need. This is a bit of a demo derby style event, so I don't know. It might be somewhat frowned upon, but certainly not illegal in any means.
No, not even frowned upon. The only people that are frowning are the Fawn and Fanny Race First 21 merch wearers right now. Oh, and now look, after that spin, Bensi is having a hard time keeping that right rear tire in check. He is all sorts of wiggly. Oh, up into the wall. But pretty much matching lap times with Dakota DeMade, who is about a full straightaway ahead of him. Everybody pretty well spaced out right now, except for Bensi, who's trying to get around Polinsky again. And he does.
And I think you're right. About 5 more players in this thing would really muddy the field up just a bit.
Another couple of medium or medium slows and 1 more fast, and we would really be cooking around here.
Here's Polinsky working around a big truck. We're on board with Paul Ellison currently.
I'm just glued on Bensi. He is all sorts of wiggly there in the back end of that car. These Lotus
they're
drivers
3 wide in front of him. That was close.
Definitely going to be taking tires here when he has to come into pit.
Yeah, you can see him working that wheel so hard. The tires are squealing. Oh, he's going to know where to go. He's in the back of Polinsky. Oh, he slipped over.
Oh, and he's not coming back. He is going to have to tow. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and Ellison spins to avoid.
Oh, Cody Claiborne.
Flipped over.
Claiborne plays hero. He gets the race leader back up on all 4. I think DeMade is back on the lead lap. But Bensi still should be the race leader.
Yes.
All right. That's one way to get a lap back. Bensi got taken out by Polinsky the first time. The second time, it was Bensi taking out Polinsky.
Oh, and Bensi is having all sorts of issues.
These tires go away once you get in a couple of spins. Scott Patton is on pit road.
Patton decides he's had enough of these. Oh, and Ellison goes for a ride.
Oh no!
Also, shout out to Steve Roman for this incredible Hot Wheels livery.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Hey, Troy Thomas is in the chat.
Hey!
So this looks like fun. Yeah, this is what we do best here, and I'm sure we'll have more of it. So we would love for you to be a part of the next one.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, though. So DeMade with Bensy struggling a little bit with the tires. DeMade was reeling in Bensy a little bit, but Bensy just put some more time back on him. Maybe got those tires back into a regular temperature as he just got up into the wall.
Well, DeMade is only like an eighth of the track in front of Bensy, so he has a lot of distance to make up. DeMade and Ellison working right near each other right now. Not for position. Ellison is a couple laps down.
Steve Roman with the pit stop from Patton right now. He is 5 laps ahead of Scott Patton for the SR8 class. Right now it's Christopher Kresge up by 4 laps on Cody Claiborne in the Pro 2s. And Poliski quite literally... Oh, my goodness! Oh, come back on all 4. Come back on all 4. Uh-oh, that's big problems. Big problems for Bensy. Oh, and he toes. The race leader is in the pits.
You're going to love this. I was on an onboard shot with Steve Roman when he got flipped over.
Oh, my God. Poliski hits Ellison and flies into the catch fence. Now he's up and over again with Dakota DeMade. Oh, my goodness.
We're going to get a replay of that one. Oh my goodness, he went for a ride. And Troy Thomas setting up a new wheel. Hey, I like that.
Hi.
Doing some upgrades. And here comes Poliski for a pit stop.
Bensy's still in the pits here. Still getting towed. He's gone down 2 laps. But he will get his service here.
Steve Roman in a Radical is in second right now.
Just like we all predicted.
What is the upgrade or replacement of the wheel and pedal as Steve Roman gets put in the wall by Scott Patton? Oh, and he's upside down.
Patton trying to do anything he can to claw his way back into the battle here. He only needs to make up 4 laps.
Is that a curse? Was that a commentator curse in a meme race? Is that even possible?
It is. I guess it is possible, yes. All right, Bensy's back out on track, but he's 4 laps down to his class leader and the overall leader, Dakota DeMade.
DeMade has not been in the pits, right? He's probably going to have to come down at some point.
That is correct. He has yet to pit, so he will get a couple of laps that way. But auto clear black flags are on. Holy cow, auto clear black flags are on, so these drivers can go as fast as they want on pit road. Bensy just put in the purple lap of the session, a 12.451. 12 seconds. We are now back to Lotus's top 3. Go ahead.
Battles for class. The 3 Lotuses are all at the top of the board. Steve Roman, Scott Patton, and the Radicals fighting for position currently, but Vroman is a lap ahead of Patton. And then Christopher Kresge and Cody Claiborne are in the Pro 2 lights. Kresge has the advantage right now.
By the way, Christopher Kresge is 21 laps down to the race leader.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and Scott Patton just got put in the wall.
I think Patton got into the back of Cody Claiborne and just ate it. Patton only 1 lap behind Steve Roman right now. Actually make it 2. I tell you what, if we got any more people next time we do this, it's going to be hard to keep track of everybody.
Yes, very much so.
Such a hard time. We've only got 8 people out on track right now.
Oh, and there's contact with Claiborne.
Woohoo!
Bency on the outside of Roman here.
It's good to see Cody Claiborne back out on track here tonight. We haven't seen him since the last couple of Daredevil races on the channel.
Yeah, and hoping that might be making a return here before too long. Would love to see some of our long-lost Daredevil brethren. Oh, Roman and Pat.
Oh my gosh.
Roman makes huge contact with Bency, who was already around.
I didn't see what happened to Bency, but he hit hard and he went around rapidly. Rapido.
Dakota DeMade still leading out by 4 laps over Bency and Ellison.
When you say it like that, it sounds so funny. It sounds like an old-timey NASCAR race. It's like, oh, the leader wins by 11 laps. And well, not saying it's impossible, but...
Oh, here comes DeMade. He's coming out pit road. He's slowed all the way down.
Oh, no. Maybe
he doesn't know that the blacks can be cleared. Here. And actually...
I came down...
the wrong pit road?
Pit? I don't know.
No, he's not out.
Maybe he's just letting Caleb back into it, I guess. I'm not sure.
I am thoroughly confused. Now he's coming back down again.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Did he just miss his pit box the first time?
I guess.
All the pit boxes should be on the same lane. I think he did. He just came through and didn't go into his pit box. Interesting.
Well, Poliski just cleaned out Steve Roman.
I think that's going to allow Bency to get in front of DeMade here.
Bency, I think, will be on the same lap. It's just a question of how quickly he's going to close up. He's still about a full straightaway and change behind Dakota DeMade. And he's also carrying the cone with him. Now he just dropped it. All right, 4 seconds now. It went from, Poliski into DeMade! And there goes Bency back through to the lead. Uh-oh. Unbelievable. So it's a 4-lap swing all of a sudden. It went from 4 laps to 4 seconds, and now minus 4 seconds for Dakota DeMade. Oh, Bency just got tangled up. Now here he comes. Here comes Dakota DeMade to take the race lead back.
We're on board with the rear of Cody Claiborne as he's getting overtaken left and right by radicals. Oh, and one of them has an issue.
Bency just spun.
Poliski.
Bency just went around from the lead, gives it back to Dakota DeMade. Oh, DeMade, I think, just got up into the wall. Oh my God, it's happening everywhere.
There goes your race leader, DeMade, past Claiborne.
By the way, 10 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go.
Oh, and there's more calamity in front of Claiborne, Ellison, and Poliski.
Oh, Poliski can't quite get
Dakota
pointed
Demade's
in
in
the right direction.
trouble.
Oh my gosh.
Here comes Betsy. No contact.
Betsy back to the lead, I think. Yep. Oh my goodness.
Now this is auto racing.
This is certainly on turn 200.
And for those curious, Caleb Bensey has completed 78 laps.
Yes.
DeMade knifing through traffic right now. There was quite a bit of it there for a moment. Kresge and Claiborne fighting for position here.
Claiborne just set his fastest lap of the session last time around.
I think Claiborne's actually a couple of laps behind Kresge, but they are right here blocking the track. Maybe a little on-purpose track blocking. That would be something. The two biggest vehicles on track.
Dakota DeMade is tracking down Caleb Bensey. He has cut that gap to a second. After a couple of spins from each of these guys, their rear tires are going to be hot. They're doing everything they can to keep these in line.
The battle between Vroman and Patton has slowed down considerably. Patton now about 3 laps behind Vroman. So the big battle on track right now is between your outright race leaders, Dakota DeMade and Caleb Bensey, 1 and 2. Or 2 and 1, I should say.
The gap is pretty well stabilized to about 1.3 seconds between the two. As Bensey swing into the outside, now crossing Steve Vroman over.
I think just a race with the Lotus, the Radical, and the Pro 2 Light would be a heck of a show.
Uh-oh, I think Dakota just got tangled up with Steve Vroman and Andy Poliski. Just as he cut it to right under a second. Now he gets passed by Paul Ellison, but Ellison is still 2 laps down.
Steve Vroman is... Oh, and he makes contact with Ellison and
God.
Bensey! DeMade, I think, had some... Oh, yes! Dakota
Bensey's
DeMade is
around.
backwards as well.
They both went around. Dakota is ahead now. But they're both getting back up to speed. Here comes Bensey around Dakota. That is for the race lead.
I actually think that's to put Dakota a lap down.
Are you sure? That is, you're right. Earlier problems for Dakota.
It was all the same incident, but Dakota had gone around once previously and then got caught up in the same incident with Bensey.
It all happens so fast. So Patton is 4 laps behind Vroman. And that the battle for the Radical. Poliski again in a class of his own. He's 22 laps down to the race leader. And Kresge right now 4 laps ahead of Claiborne. As it sounds like we just had more problems. Paul Ellison is stuck in the pit barrels.
And unfortunately, I don't think he's getting out.
No, it sure doesn't look like it, does it? Maybe he's just parking it. I think Poliski just tried to get him out and couldn't.
Oh,
now
Poliski's stuck.
You are kidding me.
Let's see if somebody else will come and try to help.
Oh, Bensey just went around.
They have one more in their clan. Here comes Vroman to get Poliski unstuck.
Oh, he's stuck on the other side of the wall now. Oh my gosh.
And he is smoking him out.
Gonna blow up. So that spin for Bensy has put Dakota DeMade back on the lead lap, but he is within spitting distance of the race leader still.
Oh, and now Paul Ellison flips over backwards.
How did that happen? Moy confusion.
Oh, here comes Steve Roman.
Now Claiborne is flipped over. Oh my gosh. He is even more stuck now.
Oh, and now they're just racing through pit road. What is... Meanwhile, this is a race to lap. Oh! Betsy's up in the wall.
That was a big twitch. This car will fix itself, but it drives really unsteady until it does.
DeMade back on the lead lap, just 12 seconds behind Caleb Bensy.
5 minutes and a lap.
Andy Poliski is still burning it down on pit wall.
This poor fella. Scott Patton is trying his damnedest to get him off the wall.
Oh, he's unstuck. He's back.
He is back. Texas is back. Quite literally.
And here comes Caleb Bensy to lap Dakota DeMade once again.
Or go down swinging. Oh my God! Making a 3-wide pass and a dodge on Poliski, who was around right in front of him. Goodness gracious. How much time is left?
Poliski goes around. 420 left. Bensy in trouble. Dakota DeMade goes around him.
Claiborne didn't give him any room. Bensy had to get up into the wall to avoid. And now DeMade with some hope still. Back on the lead lap. And this counts for channel points, I just want to add.
Oh my God.
Absolutely counts for channel points.
Do we have a meme tier grading scale?
We used to have a meme tier grading scale, and then I got rid of it because both of our meme tier series folded. So this is just going to be a hosted tier race, but it still gives out points. 3.5 minutes to go.
Poliski's still having problems. He's down on the bottom of the track. Dakota DeMade is just hoping that Bensy has another issue here. 114 laps completed by the race leader.
Bensy is piping in quicker lap times than DeMade right now.
Yeah, Bensy is catching him, most definitely.
Last time by, he was half a second quicker. Under 3 minutes now. Patton and Roman just got together.
Oh! And Patton is flipping through turns 3 and 4. Oh, we're through. Bensy's got an issue.
Bensy locks it down. That's going to give DeMade a straightaway.
And Bensy's going to take a little bit to get going here. He's going to have a problem with that right rear after a slide like that.
Going to need a big cool down here. Oh, he's going to need Claiborne not to clean him out.
Oh, Kresge up in the wall. DeMade narrowly avoids Roman and Ellison. Oh, he's in trouble now.
Uh-oh. Oh, and
Kresge clobbers him.
He had that down to 5 seconds, but now he's down another lap. Oh,
as quickly as you can get it, it goes away.
Still 2 minutes left. That all happened within a minute. We have 2 more of those left to go. Anything is still possible here. Other than, I think, anybody else but these two winning the race. DeMade is about a lap and a half behind. Now we have a minute and a half to go.
Current race leader with a pretty clear track at the moment. Only one big truck in front of him. That's Claiborne. He gets by.
Here we
Appears
go.
to be smooth sailing.
Oh,
He's
no!
in trouble!
And as the clock hits 1 minute, Bensy clobbers the inside wall.
He's still trying to gather it up. DeMade must have had an issue beforehand. He is just now getting the... Oh, he gives him a shove!
Oh, no!
But he's in trouble!
That was a last-ditch effort there. DeMade is rolling. Bensy is... Oh, no! Bensy! You are kidding me. He's upside down!
Race leader!
And
he's
over
on
the pit wall!
inside of pit wall. Oh, that's it. It's over.
Oh, no.
How does it
you can't even
always
get
happen?
in there.
Down to the wire it comes, the last 30 seconds. But Dakota DeMade is stopping in front.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening anymore.
He doesn't want to even attempt to make another lap. He's going to finish it off here in about 5 seconds.
We're going to get the white flag, I think, from somebody maybe.
Is he just...
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Of course, this race would end this way.
I see
All right.
checkers.
The checkers are out. DeMade is...
Is he just
DeMade is
assuming
just
nobody's
stopping.
gonna... I guess nobody's going to make it to his lap, so it doesn't matter.
But he hasn't taken the race lead yet. I think he's still going to give Caleb Bensy the win if he doesn't cross the line. He's got 2 seconds to do it. And it's not going to happen. That's it. I think the results are official now.
I'm
And
still showing
Caleb
DeMade.
Bensy. I think Caleb Bensy is still the race winner because Dakota DeMade never crossed the line. After he passed Caleb Bensy, he never crossed the line. So Caleb Bensy still wins the race.
What an absolute tarnation.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think the official results are now Caleb Bensy, despite being upside down in the garage area when the checkered flag came out, Caleb Bensy still wins over Dakota DeMade.
Unbelievable. Now that is meme racing on turn 200.
That is top tier meme racing. And if we've got Dakota or Caleb here, hop into waiting for interview. So I want to hear it. I want to hear all about it. But Steve Roman is going to win for the Radicals over Scott Patton by 5 laps. Paul Ellison, it comes in third for the Lotus 79's, 4th overall. Scott Patton then 5th overall, 2nd in the Radical class. Andy Poliski, the only Silverado here tonight, he gets 6th. Christopher Kresge then beats Cody Claiborne by 4 laps. And that's it. That's everybody that came out here tonight for this.
Whatever you call
whatever this was.
By God, it's the multi-class bash at Bristol. That's what it is.
There was some bashing. There was, I don't know what there was tonight, but there was certainly something. And we can just move on from here, I guess. Well, I don't think we're going to get our Lotus top 2 finishers in the waiting for interview, unfortunately. Should we pull up A-class winner here? We got Steve Roman.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let's pull up old Steve Roman and see what he's got to say about this, whatever this was.
As look at Paul Ellison still on the track doing laps backwards. We're going to pull up A-class winner here as we don't have the overall winner of the race here. But we welcome in Mr. Steve Roman, who wins the Radical class here tonight. Well, what'd you make of all that?
It was a lot of fun, guys. It was interesting.
How
when the world goes right and then it's wrong and then it's right again.
Yeah, you saw it all. You had some wild rides here tonight, but How is the Radical to drive around Bristol here?
It is pretty fun. It's a pretty fun car. Handles a lot better than I thought it would. Still had to breathe the throttle a little bit on the corners, but it was good.
Matt, you got anything?
I'm just gonna encourage you, if you haven't already, just watch the broadcast back. When you took one hell of a tumble, I was on your cockpit cam view, so we got a nice little view of you going for a hell of a ride.
Nice. I'll definitely have to watch that. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Shout outs for you before you head out.
Just thanks to all you guys for putting this on for us every week and doing a great job for us. We appreciate it.
Alrighty, and congrats on your points podium in Truck 200 as well. First chance I get to say that over the air, so congrats.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. Looking forward to next season.
Alrighty. Hey, we got a race winner in there waiting for interview. Go ahead and bring him up right now. That is, despite where you ended up, Caleb Bensi, you are the race winner, I think. Congratulations.
I mean, thank you. I don't know what just happened for 30 minutes, but I mean, hey, that's, I guess a win's a win, right?
Yeah, I guess so. First of all, and I know the answer to this, but pretend like I don't. How is the Lotus to drive around here?
See, I'm very anti Lotus 79 as a whole. But that was actually really fun. Like,
Was it really?
yeah, like it actually had like legit tire wear. The rears like just started falling off a cliff, so like you were hanging onto the thing. Like it was actually really fun to drive. Like if it was all Lotus field, like that would actually have been really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a pleasant surprise, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I've done some of those demo derby type like hosted sessions before, and they're always just like so stupid that they're awesome and fun. So that was definitely a little faster version of those, which it's always a good time though.
Matt, what do you got?
I don't know. I guess congrats on the race win. It seemed like you went behind the pit wall to get a celebratory hot dog before you even cross the finish line. So
Yeah,
I hope that you enjoyed it.
I did. Yeah. I just knew I had it, covered and everything, so figured I might as well hop out early and yeah.
Shout outs for you here tonight.
I mean, yeah. Shout out to you guys for hosting this. Yeah, and to be honest, I have no idea who's watching, if family or friends found it, tuned in, or what. But if you did, you were definitely entertained, I'm guessing. So, yeah. Thanks, you guys. Fun at Fanny Race First, and yeah, that was fun.
Well, there you go. A win's a win, like you say, and hopefully we'll see you back here soon on the channel.
Yep, sounds good, guys. Thank you.
And we got another one in the waiting for
What
interview.
a legendary moment on turn 200.
Unbelievable. Now we got our Pro 2 Light race winner up here, Mr. Thug Daddy himself, Christopher Kresge. Welcome back to Booth 200. It has been too long, but we're back in action here. Uh-oh. Oh no.
He's not here.
Just as I say we're back in action, we are Boss Baby out of business.
The meme racing master himself.
Here I am, guys. I'm
Here
here.
we go.
Sorry about
Oh,
that.
he's here.
What's up? How are we doing?
Very good. That was a great win. A tough battle. Very tough battle.
Well, you along with Cody, your classmate, as well as Andy Poliski, you certainly got your licks in here tonight, I think. So talk to us about the role of being the battering ram out on track.
Yeah, at first I tried staying out of the way. I was just running a high line, but as the race went on, I thought I'd make it a little interesting by not intentionally wrecking, but maybe getting in the way a little bit of those faster Lotuses and other cars.
Matt, you got anything?
As a hard news hitting journalist that I am, I have to ask this question. What are the chances of a one night Thunderdome return to run the Pro 2 Lights at Bristol?
Oof. This would have been a lot of fun with a bunch of these trucks. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
And let's have you guys broadcast it.
I love it.
I mean, I'm definitely down. Thank you for the hard hitting journalism there. That's a door open. Awesome.
No, but I'm definitely down. So let's
All
plan
right.
that.
We've of course got some things in the works here that we think you'll be involved in. So more exciting news to come this week. But for now, let's get some shout outs going for you here.
Yeah, I want to thank the Kermits. I want to thank my bourbon that I've been drinking tonight. Want to want to thank my wife who is not home and who doesn't care about this. I want to thank you guys for putting on a good show as always, and yeah, that's about it. And I want to thank Cody for flipping pretty early on and putting me up a few laps.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's the first time we've got you up in the booth as well since the transition for Revolution Indie Land as well. So hope it's all going well, and hope to hear from you again very soon here on the channel.
I hope so too.
Alrighty, thank you, partner. Have a good one.
You too. Have a good night, guys.
That is
Lovely.
the best interview we've ever had.
I think so. That was
The
pretty
best
good.
shout outs I've ever heard of.
Shout out to my wife who isn't home and doesn't care. That is a thing of beauty. Got a message from Dakota DeMade. He said, I pulled over because I felt bad that my hit on Caleb sent him down the pit road and over the wall. So that is a moral judgment has decided this race, the multi-class bash at Bristol.
That's not very Thunderdome of you, Dakota, but
Oh, man.
I'll
Much
accept.
respect. Much respect and much love for everything that Dakota does on this channel and for this channel. Much appreciated his time as well as all of your time as well for coming out and hanging out with us here tonight. I really don't have that much more to add here as we close the broadcast other than keep your eyes open on Wednesday. We will have some news on Wednesday.
Eyes open on Wednesday. Well, I guess I can keep my ears closed, but I'll keep the eyes open.
There you go. Ears closed, eyes open. This is not an auditory announcement. It is a visual one. So be looking. That's all I got, partner. I'll let you close up shop with whatever you got and bring us home.
Well, thanks to the folks that came out and watched here for a little bit. Garrett Rainey, Troy Thomas, and Cody Claiborne were in the chat at some point. Hope to have Troy here as a part of the next meme-style race, whether it's another multi-class bash or any other form of memery that we decide to enjoy here on Turn 200. Hope to have most of you be a part of it once again and bring some friends along, because the more we have, the funnier and the better it gets. So I guess that'll do it for us here on Turn 200 tonight. Coming up this week, you heard there was an announcement, and also on Friday, another edition of the Retro Racing Roundup that I actually get to be featured in this week. So it'll be my first appearance on Triple R, so I'm excited for that. And we'll see you guys next time here on Turn 200. Have a good night, everybody.